What's up, folks? We're here today to talk about Mean Girls 2024, which is a film musical adaptation of the Broadway musical Mean Girls, which is an adaptation of the 2004 film Mean Girls, which is an adaptation of a book called Queen Bees and Wannabes. And if there is another layer deep that this adaptation goes, then call Leonardo DiCaprio, because I've obviously incepted too far. Now, I actually saw this movie the week it came out. I was just procrastinating, playing Prince of Persia and watching How I Met Your Mother. So, respectable reasons to not upload this video. As a matter of fact, when I was originally going to do this review, I didn't own anything pink. I ordered this shirt completely unrelated to that review, and now I'm like, well, I have a pink shirt, so I might as well wear it. It fits with the whole Mean Girls thing. But you're not here to hear me talk about that. You're here to talk about Mean Girls 2024. Now, I had never seen the 2004 movie Mean Girls or the Broadway play prior to seeing this movie, and I most definitely didn't read the novel because look, I'm a nerd, bro. You want me to read books with just words in them? Come on now. I read books with pictures in them like a respectable adult. So I essentially went into this movie completely blind. The only things I knew about it was that it was about girls that are mean, who wear pink, and Lindsay Lohan was the original protagonist in the 2004 film. That's all the information I knew about the movie. That's it. Everything else, I was completely blind. So, I only realized that the teacher, being Tina Fey, who wrote the original movie, was a cameo because I didn't see the original movie. I didn't even know that she wrote the story for Mean Girls in the first place. So I was just like, okay, Tina Fey's the teacher. Cool. Meanwhile, other people in the theater who was here like, oh, she's back. And I'm like, what? Huh? What? She was, wait, what? Am I missing something here? What's happening? I don't understand. Why is this like a hype thing? So, but all in all, I did enjoy seeing the movie. I had a very good theater crowd because it was a bit crowded. I went to go see like a Saturday afternoon, so a lot of people were in the theater going to see the movie, and my crowd was pretty good. There wasn't anybody that was talking on the phone, ruined the experience. Everyone enjoyed the movie to a very nice degree. They laughed at the jokes. They were shocked by, twists and reveals. They felt bad for the characters when sad stuff happened, so on and so forth. So I had a very good watch of the movie that enticed me into it even more, on top of the fact that it was very funny. The music was stellar. I loved every song in this movie. They were all just bops, in my opinion. And a problem that I feel like a lot of musicals end up having is that the music doesn't fit the tone of what it's talking about. So take Surface Pressure, for example, from Encanto. That song is about someone being crushed under the weight of the pressure that they're maintaining for their family, but the song in it of itself is super upbeat and it slaps. So I listen to that song constantly and I never feel the depression that I'm supposed to feel and the empathetic sadness that I'm supposed to feel towards this character. But Mean Girls, I didn't have that problem. Every song felt like it matched the tone of the characters and the scenes that are going on. So if a character was mad, the song was angry. If a character was supposed to be intimidating, it was an intimidating song. If someone was sad, the music was sad, so on and so forth. It fit the emotional tone of what was going on, and I'm absolutely happy that it did that. I never had tonal dissonance between what was going on in the scene and the song that was playing. I never really felt that kind of emotion from this, and I greatly enjoyed that, and I think it's a really good part on the film, and I guess the Broadway musical, if they shared the same songs. I'm not entirely sure because I still haven't seen that. I probably won't see the Broadway musical if I'm being perfectly honest. But nevertheless, the movie as itself worked very well. I only really had one major gripe with the movie, and that, for those who happen to not know, the story of Mean Girls follows a girl named Katie who transfers to a new school, and she gets indoctrinated into the queen bees of the school, the ones that are the meanest, but everyone likes them because they're attractive and all that kind of stuff. So she gets indoctrinated into this group, and she slowly becomes just like them, and you see that throughout the course of the movie. And when she fully becomes just like the girls that she thought were terrible at the start of the film, we don't really spend a lot of time there, and I felt that was disappointing because I needed to see her be terrible longer before everything comes to a head in the climax and she realizes, oh, I'm being a terrible person. So I didn't like the fact that it's more or less she becomes evil. We see her evil in one scene, and then the next scene is everyone being like, you suck now. I hate you. Look at yourself. And it's just oh, what? Oh, I thought we were oh, okay, I guess I thought we were going to spend more time here. And then I realized we were running short on time for the movie because the movie clocks in just under 2 hours. That's with, the credits. So really, it's more like an hour and like 50 minutes. So I get why they were just like, okay, we're running out of time here. We need to wrap things up before we hit the final end point of the movie. So I do understand that. But everything else in the movie I thought worked very well. I thought all the actors and actresses did a fantastic job with their performances. I finally will remember Angourie Rice for being something other than Betty Brant in Spider-Man Homecoming, because I've seen her in about like 5 to 7 different movies, and I always remembered her as being the girl who was Betty Brant in Spider-Man Homecoming, despite the fact that I've seen her in better movies than Spider-Man Homecoming, because she was Ryan Gosling's daughter Holly in The Nice Guys, which I recently rewatched about like a month ago, and I saw her and reviewed movies that she had been in a couple years ago, that being Honor Society and Senior Year, but I always associated her with Spider-Man Homecoming. But now, I will associate her as being Katie in the remake of Mean Girls, which is great because she did a phenomenal job in this role. And, yeah, honestly, I don't think I really have anything else to say. I feel like a lot of people have already seen this movie, especially since I'm uploading this review very late. But I feel like people went and saw the movie because they were fans of the original Mean Girls, and they were probably fans of the books, the Broadway play, whatever, and then went and saw the movie, and it was also very good. So I feel like other people have gone to see it because of word of mouth. And if you haven't, I'm telling you, you should go see this movie if it's still in theaters, because, again, I'm a few weeks late. If it's not in theaters, catch it on streaming. It's worth the watch. I will definitely be rewatching it because the movie slapped. And one more final thing. Regina George, the actress who played her, I probably should have looked up her name before recording this, but whatever. It doesn't matter. She was awesome. Best actress in the entire film. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. So, remember, folks, you're innocent until proven villainous. I'll catch you in the next video, and go check out Mean Girls. Peace.